Hey, good afternoon everybody and welcome back to Star Cub Review. I'm your host as always, Star Cub. Now, before we get into today's video, I just want to apologise for yesterday. I was expected to go live, but I'm still a noob at doing this whole live thing and I've never done it before. So I was trying to set it up and my camera started playing up, my phone started sending me messages. I kept getting messages from people on the screen, trying to deal with that, friends back home, messaging me and stuff. And it would just, I was trying to figure out how to go live and working all of it out. And I think I finally figured it out yet last night. So I'm expected to go live today at 5 and just do a general chat, get to know me, ask me anything. I'll answer as many questions as I can and practically go from there. Now, today's video, I want to talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and the achievements, the trophies to get the platinum. Now, I finished it in my first playthrough. I'm just leveling up all my materia on that to go for hard mode. But there's a lot of people have gotten platinum. It's a very big struggle. I know it is, because I'm currently in the middle of trying to get some of the trophies. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel like even some of the Squareenix have made it considerably a lot harder than remakes platinum trophy to get that. Very, very fun, but very, very frustrating at the same time. And Rebirths is doubly frustrating, especially for some of the achievements like the Piano Virtuoso, the Brutal Challenges. Some of the mini games are extremely frustrating and challenging. Even for casual gamers, I feel like, and I'm making this video on behalf of casuals, like myself, I'm a casual. I feel like Squareenix needs to adjust some of the difficulty with some of the other mini games, like the piano one. The piano one is virtually, I am just not, I gave up on the piano one because the piano one to me, I can't figure it out. I'm horrible at it. It's not easily accessible. And I feel like with some of this stuff, some of the trophies, I feel like for casual gamers that want to get some of the better armors and bracelets and items to go into hard mode with, I find that they're extremely challenging and you've locked them behind certain mini games and certain challenges, that are extremely frustrating, and some of them are very overly complicated and hard. Now, I'm not crying, oh my God, everything has been changed, I need everything to be easy. No. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm putting my frustrations out to Squareenix just to let them know that some of the stuff, like the better items and armors and that, are locked behind games that, like myself, find frustrating but not easily accessible. I know there's other people out there that are absolute pros and they can make their way through anything. Like the brutal challenges and stuff, I know they are extremely hard. And I know I'm not going to be able to do it. Looking at some of the videos, I think, oh my God, the setups, the way that everything is planned out, it shouldn't necessarily be the case for something like that. And I feel like for casual gamers that want those really good items to go through into hard mode or to have a playthrough with, I feel like the accessibility is a big thing with some of those games, and the difficulty needs to be knocked down for casual gamers, I feel, especially with something as like this, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where I feel like you can still keep the challenge, but make it easier for casual gamers to get those items, give them accessibility where they can lower the difficulty, where it's more manageable for them to go through it and get those items. Because what I've noticed with me looking at my YouTube and watching other people's videos, I'm like, congratulations, you guys. I know there's people out there that can get this stuff and can do those sort of mini games, like some of the harder chocobo races, the brutal challenges, some of the other mini games that I know I don't have really good coordination with, and as a casual, locking some of the better items for upgrades to get the Genji armor and stuff like that is extremely frustrating to me. And I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one that feels like Squareenix should have more of an accessibility for casual gamers that want those items but can't, because they're locked behind certain difficulty challenges that a casual gamer is just not gonna be able to achieve, especially because some of the challenges are insane. The level of skill that you have to have is insane. And by no means am I saying, oh, I need every game to be easy. I don't like hard games. I've played Dark Souls. I've played, Elden Ring and that. And I love those sort of games. I love the Souls-like games. They're extremely hard. They're very, very challenging. I'm not saying every single game needs to be bloody easy and needs to have an easy mode and make life so much easier for people. But I feel like Squareenix, for the most part, really should make accessibility for Rebirth on some of their harder difficulty challenges to make it easier for people that have the hardest time trying to get those sort of item requirements. I mean, some of the challenges are absolutely ridiculous. And I feel like it's just so frustrating to the point where, I'm just not going to do that trophy, because I know that it's getting frustrating to the point where you're not getting the enjoyment out of it. It's the frustration that it's something so bloody simple, but you stacked challenge upon challenge upon challenge and made some of the enemies' behaviors extremely more deadly, especially in the harder modes. And I feel like accessibility for people that are more casual to get those sort of items needs to be addressed. And it's not a complaint as such. It's just letting Squareenix be aware that there are a lot of, you do have a big, huge casual fan base that I know some people will never be able to get these items. But hey, what do I know? I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I don't have a lot of influence like all these other bloody high-profile YouTubers do. But I'm sure there's some other high-profile YouTubers out there that feel the same way. That maybe they could bloody address it with, Squareenix and whatnot. But for the lower people that, don't get noticed as much, I'm speaking up for some of them, and I feel like I'm speaking up for myself as well. Like, it needs to be addressed, Squareenix. I love your games. I love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's absolutely fantastic. Game of the year, in my opinion. Game of the decade. More so than that. It's absolutely incredible. But I feel like to get the Platinum Trophy, some of your achievements are just way too hard, and they need to be addressed, and they need to have more accessibility features for casual gamers. But that's my say on it. But hey, I would love to hear from somebody else. Email me, drop a message down below, and let me know, what your frustration is with trying to get platinum trophy for this and trying to get the trophies that should be a lot easier, especially Johnny's hotel one, the 7-star hotel quest. And that's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. It's all of those challenges are locked behind incredibly hard mini games that are just so frustrating to the point where it makes me laugh and I have to give up because it's like, I'm not gonna do it. I cannot put myself through it. But other than that, that's that one down. That's this video down. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, click the notification bell to keep up to date, and subscribe to my channel if you like it. That's this video down. I'll have a review out shortly for American Horror Story Delicate, the entire season in its whole. Me and my husband just finished watching it. And yeah, I want to share my thoughts and opinions and what I thought of American Horror Story Delicate. It is definitely a return to form for American Horror Story, but does it land the mark with making a comeback? Find out when I drop that video later on this afternoon. And yes, I will be live at 5. If something comes up, I will let you all know between now and then. And I may have to pull it back just a bit and do it at a later time tonight. It all just depends how I go this afternoon, because I do have a few things to do before 5 o'clock. But other than that, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, listening to my, my issues with Rebirth and the trophy and getting platinum and whatnot. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate, really appreciate y'all. And I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, guys. Ciao.